Happy launch day. Cute face.
It's launch day and we're getting ready for the day. I need to make sure that I have my nutrition packed away and everything squared away because 30 miles in the heat is no joke. I get the question a lot of, what the heck are you doing, Melissa? Are you seriously going to roller skate across the country? And I just say, heck yeah, it's for an important cause. I recently did this back in 2021 when I roller skated 192 miles across the Navajo Nation. And I said, why not? Just do it across the entire nation. Let's get the attention out there on MMIP a lot more.
Well, we're off and running. We're skating, I should say. At least Melissa is. Skate fighter. Woo woo. Day one. And Murphy's Law is coming into effect as much as it could. We forgot all of her nutrition and water back home. It's an hour and a half drive each way. So I am on my way back home. Just got here, just started, already going back. But these are things you gotta do sometimes. Just roll with it. We'll be all right. Grab the nutrition, just her hydration vest and bottles that has all her carbs and sodium, extra water in it. Make sure she's staying hydrated and getting the right nutrition in. Also forgot some protein shake for post event, which is big for recovery. I ran the first mile with them, or half a mile, and some video. Very appreciative of everybody's coming out to support. Day one comes with its challenges, but that's all right. We'll get the hang of this, and hopefully this is the one and only time we forget nutrition. So.
See him like every other.
She's asking you a very important question.
Yes, Clem. What's up, baby?
Can I have one of those roller skates?
Can you have a roller skate?
Yeah.
Well, we can't have Melissa's roller skates.
But can I get me one?
Can we learn how to? You want to learn how to roller skate?
So I know many of you came from like different areas and everything. This is the day that we're starting out, so it's like a big deal. And out of all things, I forgot my lighter, which I don't smoke, and we have sage that I wanted to bless all of us on, but you didn't have to if you didn't want to. But mainly, I just want to, I did a prayer earlier, just thanking the Creator, thanking the land that we are going to be skating on, thanking all those, like hopefully there's going to be some nice bikers that we get along the way. Not you guys are the nice bikers. Because there's not a lot of nice ones. And mainly to bring awareness to this ongoing epidemic, because I always say that because it is ongoing. And this is a big thing, and I appreciate you all so much for being here. If I break down and cry, this red handprint, it opens up so much to this, just not to like bring a message to everybody, but to the spiritual world. It's known and signified as a warrior, and it's known as like the spiritual world can see the red handprint. Sometimes we'll break down and just cry out of nowhere, and that's just like, Skeet's crying again? I'm like, yeah, okay. So just let her have her moment kind of thing. So this is very, very deep. So sometimes after this, I have to do a prayer so I can make sure that those spirits kind of stay where they're at and that they don't come back home with my family. So yeah, again, thank you all so much for being here today and just even helping out. We got some helpers here too. I had a good friend, Colin. He actually ran with us one time. Because of just pure rain. He almost got hypothermia. Oh my God. To bring awareness to MMIP that day. So that was very deep and intense. We actually almost got hypothermia that day. So it was about 40 miles and 8.5 hours of pure rain that we skated on this trail here. We just want to be there for each other during this skate. Let's get out in the shade, let's get out on the trails, and let's do it up. Yeah? Yeah. Cool. Thanks, Jet City, y'all, for being here. Okay, let's do this. Having roller derby athletes travel from different areas to join a 30-mile skate in the middle of summer to raise awareness for MMIP is exactly why I love roller skating. It's the ongoing support and sense of family these strong, empowering skaters bring that make this journey so meaningful. It's not just about the physical challenge.
It's about the community, the unity, and the shared commitment to a cause greater than ourselves. The strength, resilience, and support these skaters bring remind me that we are not alone in this fight. Together, we are creating change on wheels.
How's it going?
It's hot. It's really hot. We're on the last half of our skate, getting to 30 miles. Right now we're at 19.21 miles. Yeah, it's a struggle when there's like the heat going on. So I'm doing really good. I think we're staying strong. The one patch that we have to get through is the city area, because that is really hard to get through. Because there's a lot of different obstacles we have to jump over, from like train tracks to going over like the crossroads, so all the crossroads. We got this. We got this. Whew, just need to cool down. .20 miles. Yay, we did it! But you kicked ass, man. Much salt.
Oh yeah.
Skeet, would you mind telling us more about your cause?
We stayed at the casino.
And
Yeah.
I'd like to take this opportunity to just, learn more and become educated, because I don't know enough.
Yeah, it's so this red handprint that I'm gonna be like wearing stamped on my face every day it's a grassroots movement that started in Canada, and it started with MMIW, so that's missing and murdered Indigenous women. And that was because a lot of women were going missing, Indigenous women that were going missing, and they would take it to the media, like the women going Indigenous, mainly only Indigenous women going missing, and many of them were murdered. And this wasn't just women, this was like children too. And then they're finding like a lot of elders going missing. Men started going missing. LGBTQ and Two-Spirit were going missing, and it was starting to be like this huge, like alarming rate that like nobody was doing anything about it. So they started this movement, and then it trickled its way down to the U.S. because the U.S. was having a ton of cases just fall through the cracks too. A lot of cold cases that were just being mishandled, and that was from like law enforcement not having a good relationship with the Indigenous people, or they would have like these stereotypes that all Indigenous people are like drunks and alcoholics and get into drugs, so that's all they are. This had been going on for centuries, from the first missing and murdered Indigenous woman case, which was Mata Waka, and that was Pocahontas, what people know as Pocahontas. It trickled down the line of the next generation to the next generation to the next. And I had a cousin that went missing, and then they found her in a dumpster, and she was shot in the head. Jeez. Yeah, and that was in Oklahoma. Like, that was like years and years ago. And like my family's like, we don't talk about it. Don't talk about it. And then later I got older. I'm like, this is getting bad. This is getting really bad. So I did my first skate on the res on the Navajo Nation and did 192 miles. That brought some attention. It went global. There was a documentary on it, but it just wasn't enough. There was like more cases that were just being silenced. I'm like, this is effed up. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll just do this crazy thing where I'm going to put my body through so much and try to get it out there globally. And come to find, like, people across the entire world are responding, from like New Zealand and Australia. They're like, we have these cases too, and nobody really talks about it. I'm like, oh my gosh.
I'm Addie.
My name is Pony.
Hi, I'm Bliss. My name is Jess Whitener. I am a Squaxin native from Squaxin Island in South Puget Sound.
My name is Andy Rommel.
I play roller derby for Jet City Roller Derby, and we have long practices. I have trail skated like 15 miles. This was a journey,
A little emotional.
like mind over matter kind of moments.
It was really hard, I will say. It's the hardest thing I've ever done. I've never done 30 miles before.
I felt an immense sense of community with the people who were coming to support us, driving by and honking, people were waving.
I feel like everybody here was just like energy that was pulling me forward the whole time.
People providing food and water and just emotional support. The last leg was really, really hard. The last 5 miles, my brain said, stop, you're done. You cannot do this. And I just kept going. I just kept thinking, I get to go home. And that really got me here. My favorite is the community.
Super just honored to get to be here on this kickoff for the Great Skate Tour.
Just how people showed up for each other and cheered each other on and supported. It was wonderful.
And I'm super excited to be Skeet Fighter's friend. I love trail skating, and I'm super passionate about this cause, and it is a crisis, and I want more people to know that it is a crisis today, not just in the history books. So let everybody know. And my toe hurts and my knees are sore, but we did it.
I've never done anything like this before, never this far, and never for a really awesome cause like this. I feel amazing right now. I could not have done this by myself. I feel like I accomplished something that I have never done before, and I feel very powerful, and thank you for bringing us together.
I'm just happy to participate and play a part in this journey, because it's been a really valuable educational experience for me, because I grew up with a very white perspective of the history of our nation, and that's the only perspective that I knew and was given. It's good for me to grow from this experience.
Honestly, roller derby is one of the hardest things I've ever done. But my grandpa was super proud of it. So just doing that, I had him with me, I had my Aunt Susie with me, and my cousins, and just felt really good. I'm really happy to be a part of this. As soon as Addie said that we were gonna do this, I was like, yep, sign me up. I don't care. I'm taking off work. I'm gonna do it. And we were like 30 to 40 miles. I was like, yeah, sure, I can do it. But it's super important to me being a Native woman. So I have to do it.
Green, the color of true elation. Pine on a summer's day, see